Very good evening, all of you. Hope you all are doing well. Let's start with today's session, guys. Now, in the past session, we have completed with one data structure, that is list. Okay. Now, today we are going to start with one more data structure, that is tuple. Tuple is also very much same like list. Tuple is also an ordered collection of items. Ordered in the sense every item is going to have a position, that is index. They are maintained in some order. So everyone is going to have a index and you can access them on the basis of index. So very much like list, tuple is also an ordered collection of items. Not necessarily the item should be of the same type. They can be of dissimilar type. Every item is accessed on the basis of position. Items can be repeated. Only one difference is there between tuple and list. Tuple is mutable. Sorry, list is mutable. Tuple is immutable. Okay. Now, immutable in the sense, once the tuple is created, you cannot modify it. You cannot add new items in it. You cannot delete item. You cannot insert any item in it. Once the tuple is created, you cannot modify it. That is what immutable. Whereas in list, we can do all that activities, and we have done also. We have added at the end, in between, we have deleted items. So we could change the list. Tuple we cannot change. Once the tuple is created, it is not allowed to modify. That is, it is immutable. So that is only the speciality. Otherwise, everything is same. It is also ordered. Elements can be repeated. Every element is accessed on the basis of index. They need not be of the same type. They can be of any mixed type. All the things are same. Only the difference is tuple is immutable. List is mutable. Okay. Now, how to create tuple? Everything I'll tell you. Before that, the definition. A tuple is a collection which is ordered. Ordered in the sense every item is going to have a position. When we say ordered, means every element is accessed on the basis of index, and immutable, meaning you cannot change it. Once you create, it is not possible to modify it. Okay, that is the speciality. Now, how to create a tuple? Same like list, only here instead of listing the items in round square bracket, here we list in round bracket. So in the round bracket, you list out all your items separated by comma, element one, element two, going on. So you can list out all your elements separated by comma, enclosed in a pair of round bracket, and collect the reference. Tuple is created. This is your tuple. If you check its type, if you check the data type of it, okay, it will print class tuple. Take it. Only that is the specialty. So whenever you are checking the data type of this, it will print class tuple. Difference is instead of listing out in square bracket, we have to list out in round bracket separated by comma. So generally when you want to pass set of values, you want to return set of value, but you don't want any changes to happen in it, then we make use of tuple. Okay? So how to create a tuple is clear to you. Here you can check. I'm creating a tuple of names, suppose. Okay? Ram, Bob, Jack. And print and see the tuple. Like if you just write print names, it will display that tuple. First time it will take time. Okay, you can check. And if you check its data type of names, it will print class tuple. Getting? And no hard and fast rule. Tuple also can contain any type, like mixed tuple if I'm creating. Okay, so it can contain integer, floating point value, boolean value. Tuple can contain tuple. Tuple can contain list. Now, tuple can contain list means you can modify that list, but you cannot modify the tuple. Number of elements in the tuple cannot change. But if that tuple contain list, that list can be modified. Okay? In that you can have complex numbers, string, okay, 4 plus 5j. Anything can be put into a tuple. You print and see, it will display that tuple. Okay? Now only here one speciality, like whenever you create a tuple with only single value, if you're creating a tuple with single value, what happens is Python doesn't treat it as a tuple. इसको tuple नहीं treat करेगा. Instead, it will create a variable of that element type. वो जो element है, single element. What is that element? 10, which is integer. So this t won't be a tuple. It will be an integer variable. You can check. See, if you print t, it is not printing tuple. It is printing that integer. And if you check the data type also, it will not print class tuple. Rather, it will print class int. Getting guys? So whenever I write, पूरा भी print करके देख सकते हो. It will print that class tuple. See, class tuple. Getting? So class int, sorry. So why? Because whenever you create a tuple with single value, Python doesn't treat it as tuple. Rather, it creates a variable of that data type. Whatever the type of that element is. So this element is integer, automatically it creates integer. So in this case, what to do if you want to create a tuple with single value? Option is you just have to put a comma after that value like this. See, t equal to create a tuple single value, just put a comma. And now if you print and see that tuple, as well as if you print and see the data type of it, it will print it as tuple. See, it is printing as a tuple and the data type is also class tuple. Okay, so I hope this part is clear to you. Quickly, we can see this. So in Python, tuples are created by enlisting all the elements. When you enlist means obviously you are putting comma after each element within a pair of round bracket, and all the elements are separated by comma. Example C, names equal to. So in this example, all are strings. So from this, don't assume that tuple should contain all the elements of same data type. No such hard and fast rule. Getting? Like in this case, all are strings. No problem. When you print and see the tuple, it will display that tuple. If you check the data type of it, it will print class tuple. Get it? Empty tuple also you can create. Here it won't create any problem. Now, if you're creating an empty tuple, open, round, close, it will print that open, round, close. And if you check its data type, it will be class tuple. Get it? But the problem is when you create a tuple with single value. See, names equal to round bracket, double quote, round. So as it's a tuple with single value, it doesn't create it as a tuple. ये rather इसको tuple नहीं बनाता है. It creates a variable of that data type, whatever the type is of that element. So what is the data type of this element? str. So it will create a variable of type str. See, it doesn't print tuple, it prints that string round. And if you check its data type, it will print class str. Okay, so in that situation, what to do if you want to create a tuple with single value? Just put a comma. Now, when you put a comma, now it will print not just string, it will print it as a tuple. And if you check its data type, it will print class tuple. Okay, so just give me quick confirmation. The basic idea is clear so that we can move ahead with accessing the tuple elements.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Moving ahead, how to access items of the tuple, accessing tuple items. Exactly same procedure as we did it for list. Your tuple object, square bracket, index. That's all. Okay. It will give you value at that index. Whatever value is there at that index, it will return. This index can be positive, negative. I hope you know it. If we start with 0, then it is from left to right direction. So the indexes will be 0, 1, 2. And if you start from right direction, then the indexes are -1, -2 going on. So you can access from left direction, right, from right, then give index negative. Okay. And suppose you want to access the part of a tuple as a copy tuple. You already have a tuple, and from one position till another position, as many elements are there. You just want a copy tuple. It will create just a copy tuple of only those many elements which are there in that one position till another position. Getting? So how to do it? By using slice operator, which we did in list. Same. Getting? Tuple, square bracket, start, colon, end. Okay? So end is always exclusive. Remember, end is never inclusive. Whatever end you give, it is exclusive. Like if I give 2 comma 7, so it will go from 2 till 6. Seventh is exclusive. And 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So as many elements are there from 2 till 6, it will create a copy tuple and return that. They both can be positive, they can be negative, all the things you know. Same thing which we learned in list. Both can be negative, one positive, one negative, doesn't matter. Then you can drop start. If you drop start, it will start from 0. If you drop end, it will go till the end of the tuple. Same concept, which is there on the list, same access mechanism is same. And if you want elements at a fixed interval, then extended slicing is there. Start, end, and then step. Okay, so it will create a tuple with elements starting from start with a step of whatever step you have given. जो भी step आपने दिया वो step पे step will act as an interval. Like you are given 2, 8 and step as 2. So it will start from 0, 1, 2. 2 से start करेगा. So that element will come. Then at a step of 2, so it will go to 4. Fourth will come. Step of 2, 6. Like that. Till 8. And 8 is exclusive. Now 8 is exclusive means 8 is not considered. So obviously till 6 only. So only these three elements will come in one new copy tuple. Okay? Same mechanism which we did it for list. If you want quickly, I'll just show you. We'll create one simple tuple 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, suppose. ठीक है? Print T. Now I'm printing T of 3 or I'm writing T of -2. Accordingly, it will access T of 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 40. T of -2, -1, -2, 90. Getting? And here also, when you try to access beyond the limit, it is going to throw index error. Like I'm writing T of 20. Okay, first just check T of 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, that is 40. T of minus 2, minus 1, minus 2, 90. But T of 20 is not there only. It generates index error, tuple index out of range. Okay, so this is clear. Then you can access part of this tuple as well. Like I am writing print T of 2 colon 5. So it will start from 2 till 5. 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5 is exclusive. 30, 40, 50. Okay. Is it giving 30, 40, 50? A copy tuple. Okay. Print P of, suppose negative indexes I'm giving, like minus 6 colon minus 2. So it will start from minus 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 4, 5, 6. So minus 6 is 15 till minus 2. Minus 2 is exclusive. Minus 1, minus 2, exclusive. So from minus 6 till minus 2 exclusive. These four elements come, you'll get that four elements. See, get it? And again, I don't have to tell you that you can drop one index, like only T2 colon if I write, or print T colon 5 if I write. So when I write T colon, T2 colon, it will start from 2, 0, 1, 2. End is not given then till the end. Now end is given but start. So it will start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exclusive. This way it works. See, 2 से start किया, end तक गया. इसमें 0 से start किया but 5 पे रुका. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 exclusive. In this also, you can give step and all the things you know now. I'm just as a formality showing you. Colon, colon, if I write. Colon, colon means will it take entire list? Yes. Okay. When I give colon, colon, start from 0, go till the end. Step is 2. So it will start from 0, step 2, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90. Get it? Negative step also you can give. If I give print T colon colon minus 1 if I write. So step is minus 1. So it starts from last with a step of minus 1. So 100, 90, 80, 70 like that. Get it? It is not changing the original list, sorry, original tuple. It is returning you a new copy tuple. Original tuple will remain as it is. Why? Because tuples are immutable. It gives you a new tuple. It's a copy tuple. ठीक है? See, as step is minus 1 in reverse. Minus 2, you can check 100, 80, 60, 40, 20, like that you will get. So different combinations you can do it, try it. Whatever I tell you, that is not the whole world. I just guide you. Exploration is your work, guys. Yes or no? Right? So the things are told to you. Now related to that, you have to explore more. You have to check, can I do some more combinations and check? Okay. So how to access tuple item? Same like list. Tuple object, square bracket, index. So you can access tuple items by referring to the index number inside square bracket. See, this is your tuple, colors of 0. Who is at 0th place? Red. Okay. You can give negative index also. Negative indexing means begin from the end. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, like that. Okay. Minus 1 means last. Minus 2 means second last. Colors of minus 1. Green. Okay, guys. I hope this is clear. Then if you want a part of your tuple as a copy tuple, it's called as a subtuple, as a copy from one position till another. You can give range by using slice operator. Okay, so you can specify a range of indexes by specifying where to start and where to end. Okay, and when you're specifying the range, always remember end index is exclusive, never end index is considered. And when you give a range, whatever elements come in that range, it creates a copy tuple. It is not going to do any change with the original tuple. It will just create a new copy tuple of the same elements, which come within that range. Okay? The return value will be a new tuple with the specified item. Example, see, this is your tuple 2 colon 5. It will start from 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay? 3, 4. And 5 is exclusive. So it will create a new copy tuple of these three elements and return. Okay? See, green, yellow, pink. And now in this, all the combinations, you can drop end, you can drop start. If you drop end, it will start from 2 till the end. If you drop start, then it will start from 0. Get it? Then in this only you can give negative indexes, like a -4, -1. From where it will start, -1, 2, 3, 4. And where it will stop at -1. -1 is exclusive, right? तो इतना ही आएगा, -4 से -2 तक. ठीक है? Yellow, pink, black. Okay, guys, I hope it is clear. Now, on the slide, I have not mentioned about this, the extended slice, that is step. Step also you can give, that step can be negative and all. All the things I have not put on the slide, but here in the demonstration, I have given you. Okay? So can you give me quick confirmation regarding that? Then we can proceed further.
Yes, sir. Sir, I just wanted to ask you one thing. That tuples and list, like the functionality is almost same, but the thing is that I see that tuples are immutable and that are not immutable, right?
Yes, that is the basic difference. And that is only the basic difference, that list is mutable and tuple is immutable. And therefore, lot of functionalities get reduced from tuple, like appending. If you want to append any element, you want to insert any element, then you want to pop any element, you want to remove any element. So all those methods which were there for list, they are not available for tuple. Understanding? See, quickly I'll show you here. Like you have a tuple. So when you do T dot, can you see only two methods are there? One is count and another is list. Tuple के पास ये दो ही methods available है. Tuple and sorry, count and index. T dot. Can you see index and count? ये दो ही method है. But अगर आपके पास list है, okay, and now if you check list method, see, all these methods and all we have learned, guys, don't say we have not. सारे देखे हैं हमने. Append देखा है, extend देखा है, insert देखा है, फिर pop and remove, clear, ये सब देखा था, count, reverse and sort. So see how many methods list is providing. These many methods are not given for tuple. Why? Because these all methods are associated to mutability, like adding element, removing element. This is making change in your list. So these are all the methods which characterize mutability. And tuple doesn't allow that. Therefore, for tuple, which methods are not there only? Push is not there. Sorry, append is not there. Pop is not there. Remove is not there. So all that methods got deleted from tuple. Then how to change values in the tuple? Ideally, it is not needed. Getting? Ideally, the definition says you're not supposed to change the values in the tuple as it is immutable. As it is immutable, you don't have any facility of directly modifying. Suppose if you have a list, okay, you can modify any of the elements just by writing L of index equal to value, is it? And whenever you're trying to assign it, whoever is there at that index will get replaced with this value, isn't it? Such operation is not allowed only for tuple. Like if you create a tuple, okay, and you're trying to assign some new value to any particular index, like I'm writing t of 2 equal to something, it will generate a error. Getting? It will list assignment, tuple list assignment not allowed. Getting? So it will give you error. Why? Because you cannot modify any particular value in the tuple. Getting? But there is a hack. What you can do is you can convert the tuple to list. Like suppose you have a tuple. Okay? You can convert it to list. Tuple is equal to list of tuple. We have one list function which creates a copy of any iterable. लास्ट टाइम हमने पढ़ा है कॉपी करने के दो मेथड्स देखे थे, एक l dot copy और एक list. So to this list, if you pass any iterable, it will create a copy list of it. So if you pass a tuple, it will create a list of that tuple. ये tuple का एक list बनाएगा, but it will be a copy, guys, not the original. Okay, so you got a copy list. Now in that you can make any changes if you want, which is allowed because now it is a list. And then again you can convert that list back to tuple by tuple conversion function. Get it? But this is not at all recommended. It is highly discouraged technique. Getting? Why? Because they say when the original definition of tuple is immutable, keep it immutable. Don't use it for modification and all. Rather use list. Getting? So you created a tuple. Then for time being, you convert it to list. So when you convert to list, a copy is created. Therefore, there is a waste of memory. And if your tuple contains lot of value, that much duplicate is created, guys. Wastage, memory wasted, time is also wasted to do that copying work. Understanding? And now when you create a copy of that tuple as a list, now you're making changes. And then again, reconverting that tuple, sorry, list back to tuple. So abundant of resources are gone. Abundant of memory is wasted. Abundant of time is also wasted. Therefore, it is recommended that don't go for such hack method. This is a hack technique. Hacking technique means what you did, you converted tuple to list, then you modified, and then you converted that list back to tuple. So at the end, we feel as if the tuple is changed. एंड में हमें लगता है कि टपल चेंज किया, बट पीछे आपने इतना सारा काम किया कि आपने पहले लिस्ट टपल को लिस्ट में लाया, फिर लिस्ट को चेंज किया, बिकॉज लिस्ट तो चेंज हो सकता है, लिस्ट कैन बी चेंज बिकॉज लिस्ट इज म्यूटेबल, एंड देन यू आर अगेन कन्वर्टिंग दैट लिस्ट बैक टू टपल. Abundant of time is gone, abundant of resources are wasted. So generally it is not recommended, highly discouraged technique, but ऐसे कर सकते हो. Getting? So see here, once a tuple is created, you cannot change its value. Why? Because tuples are immutable, unchangeable. Getting? But as I said, there is a hack. What you can do, you can convert tuple to list, change the list, and again convert list back to tuple. बोलने के लिए आसान है कि लिस्ट को टपल में लाओ, सॉरी टपल को लिस्ट में लाओ, फिर लिस्ट में चेंजेस करो, फिर वो लिस्ट को वापस टपल, बट बैकग्राउंड में रिसोर्सेस काफी यूज हुए, स्पेशली अगर टपल में बहुत वैल्यूज है तो उसका पूरा कॉपी क्रिएट हुआ, अगेन मेमोरी एलोकेट, फिर आप लिस्ट चेंजेस करोगे, फिर वो लिस्ट को वापस टपल में, अगेन मेमोरी वेस्ट. सिर्फ मेमोरी वेस्ट नहीं, टाइम भी जाता है फॉर डूइंग दैट डुप्लीकेट, फॉर दैट कॉपिंग यू हैव टू कॉपी ऑल्सो दैट वैल्यूज. सो lot of time wasted, space wasted, therefore not actually recommended. यहाँ देखो, कलर्स एक लिस्ट टपल है एंड आप डायरेक्टली कलर्स को चेंज करने जाते हो, ऑब्वियसली इट विल गिव अ एरर गाइस. देखो ये टपल है अपना, दिस इज योर टपल, ओके, एंड यू आर राइटिंग t of 0 equal to 100. This statement itself will generate an error. See, tuple object doesn't support item assignment. Can we do this type of activity? T of 0 equal to 100 means you're trying to replace that 10 with 100 is not possible. Same thing you could have done it for a list. ठीक है, तो देखो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, t इक्वल टू लिस्ट ऑफ टपल। ये लिस्ट फंक्शन क्या कहता है कि मुझे एक इटरेबल दो, मैं उसका कॉपी बना के देता हूं। तो यू हैव गिवन अ टपल, इट इज क्रिएटिंग अ कॉपी, बट द कॉपी इज अ लिस्ट। अभी लिस्ट बन के आया है, अगर आपने चेक किया तो टी लिस्ट बना है। कैन यू सी इट इज इन अ स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट। इसका डेटा टाइप भी अगर चेक किया तो इट विल बी list, guys. No more a tuple. Can you see it is class list? Now, as it's a list, we can make changes like this. T of 0 equal to 100. Yes. And then again, I'm converting that list back to tuple. ठीक है, तो जैसे लिस्ट कन्वर्जन फंक्शन है वैसे टपल भी है। लिस्ट क्या बोलता है कि मुझे कोई भी इटरेबल दो, मैं उसको लिस्ट में कन्वर्ट करके देता हूं। तो टपल बोलता है मुझे इटरेबल दो, मैं उसको टपल में लाके देता हूं। So this list is again converted into tuple, and you can make the modification, sorry, print and see it back. अभी अगर प्रिंट किया और इसका टाइप भी प्रिंट किया तो अभी वो टपल रहेगा, नो मोर लिस्ट, बैक टपल। बट अभी ये टपल में ये 10 100 दिखेगा। तो 10 100 दिखा तो हमें लगता है कि हमने टपल ही चेंज किया। रियलिटी टपल नहीं चेंज किया है, हमने वो लिस्ट टपल को पहले लिस्ट में लाया तो फिर उसमें चेंजेस अलाउड है, तो चेंजेस किए एंड फिर वो लिस्ट को वापस टपल में। तो दीज आर हैक टेक्निक्स, गेटिंग ना, दीज आर ऑल हैक मेथड्स एंड विच हैपेंस इन रियल लाइफ आल्सो। रियल लाइफ में भी बहुत बार फिर कुछ चीजें अचीव करने के लिए फिर आप मैनिपुलेशंस करते हैं, राइट और नो, स्पेशली इन अवर इंडियन डेमोक्रेसी बहुत होता है, देखो कि बहुत बार बहुत चीजें मैनिपुलेट होते हैं, यहाँ भी वैसे ही होता है। तो डायरेक्टली व्हेन यू ट्राई टू डू कलर्स ऑफ वन इक्वल टू व्हाइट, इट गिव्स अ एरर। इंस्टेड देखो मैंने पहले कलर्स को किसमें कन्वर्ट किया, लिस्ट में, एक टेम्परेरी में कलेक्ट किया, बट वो लिस्ट है। फिर लिस्ट की वंथ वैल्यू व्हाइट से रिप्लेस की, ये ब्लू को व्हाइट। फिर वो लिस्ट को वापस टपल में कन्वर्ट किया एंड मेरे ओरिजिनल टपल के रेफरेंस में कलर। नाउ यू कैन सी दैट ब्लू हैज बिकम व्हाइट, बट वी फील एज इफ टपल ही चेंज हुआ है, बट टपल चेंज नहीं हुआ था। इस टपल का कॉपी बना एज अ लिस्ट, वहां चेंजेस किया एंड फिर उसको वापस किसमें कन्वर्ट कर दिया, टपल में। ठीक है, तो आई होप दिस पार्ट इज क्लियर टू यू गाइज, राइट? जस्ट क्विक कंफर्मेशन यू कैन गिव मी some more things related to tuple.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now to traverse tuple, if you want to visit each and every element of the tuple, ठीक है, same for loop which we have applied for list, you'll use the same for loop because tuple भी तो iterable है ना, list के जैसा ही है, it is also iterable, so you can traverse it using a for loop for temporary variable in your tuple object. ठीक है, for every iteration one value from the tuple will come in t, tuple में से एक वैल्यू t में आएगी एंड नीचे जो भी लॉजिक इंप्लीमेंट किया है it will run that logic. So for every iteration one value from the tuple will come in t and it will run the logic. Next element will come in t, run the logic. When all the elements in the tuple are visited, for loop will stop. Getting? This tuple also you can traverse using index for loop. Index for loop से भी कर सकते हो, like for I in, and then you can use range function and range को फिर length of tuple दे दोगे, whatever your tuple is. So if your tuple contains 5 value, the length of tuple is 5. Then range 5. Range 5 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in I, 0 will come 1, 2, 3. Now how to access it? Just now we have studied square bracket index. Can we access elements from the tuple by mentioning the index in the square bracket? Yes, same like list. So I can write T of I. So first time I is 0, so T of 0, T of 1, T of 2, like that. So you can access tuple elements in this way. Okay, quickly I'll show you. Now, tuple of colors, suppose I'm taking colors equal to red, green, blue, white, black. Okay, and you want to traverse it. You can just write for X in colors and print it. Not necessary. Many people think like in for loop only printing is done. Not necessary, guys. It depends on the application. Okay, and you can traverse it using index for loop also like this. For I in range, length of colors. Now length of colors, len of colors will give how many values are there in that iterable. So there are 5 values. So length becomes 5. Now range 5. Range 5 will give values from 0 till 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then you're printing it like this. Colors of I. So what is I for the first time? 0. So colors of 0, colors of 1, colors of 2. Get it? So this way you can access it. See. Are both printing the same thing. First is your normal for loop, which you apply on the tuple object. And this is the counter based for loop. Okay? Okay. So you can loop through the tuple item by using a for loop. See, this is your tuple. Standard for loop for temporary in tuple object. Exit temporary and colors it tuple object. So for every iteration, one value from the tuple will come in X. You're printing it. When there are no more values to visit, first time red is copied, blue is copied, green. Now there are no more, it will stop. Okay? And as I said, you can run a counter based for loop also. Now, if you want to check whether any item is present in the tuple or no, same membership operator which we use for list, same here you have to use. Check if item exists. This is your element in operator and your tuple. So it will check whether element is there in the tuple. Yes, it will return true. And if this element is absent in the tuple, it will return false. Getting, guys? So to determine if a specified item is present in a tuple, use in operator. In is a keyword also, but it's an operator also. It's a membership operator. Check. This is your tuple of colors. Blue in colors. So is blue present in that colors? Yes, you'll get true. Pink in colors. Is pink present in this tuple? No. You'll get false. Right? Like in this example, I'm checking blue in colors. I'm checking orange in colors. So wherever it is present, you'll get true. Where it is absent, you're getting false. Like orange is not there in colors, false. Blue is there in colors, you're getting true. Okay, guys, I hope it is clear. Then if you want to find out how many elements are there in the tuple, okay, then we have a built-in function. Built-in function. It's not a method. It's a function provided by Python only called len and pass your tuple. It will return you one number indicating how many elements are there in that tuple. ठीक है तो वो tuple में कितने values हैं वो count return करेगा ठीक है तो to determine how many items a tuple has use length built-in function. Example, see colors equal to and just now in that for loop we have already made use of that length है ना ये length function just now मैंने counter for loop में use किया len of colors. How many elements are there? 3. It will return count 3. Okay. Suppose in this case, print length of colors. 5. Because there are 5 elements in your colors tuple. Now again, adding items in the tuple. Same, as we cannot do change in the tuple, can we add items in the tuple? Will there be any append method, extend method, insert method, which we saw for list? All such methods are applicable for tuple, guys?
No.
Yes or
No.
no? Why no? Because it is immutable.
Immutable.
तो एज वो इम्यूटेबल है उसको वो सब मेथड्स एप्लीकेबल नहीं है जो हमने लिस्ट के लिए देखे थे कौन से अपेंड मेथड देखा था फिर हमने इंसर्ट मेथड देखा है एक्सटेंड मेथड देखा है okay by which we were able to add items in the list such things are not applicable but then if you may say like still I want to add तो hack technique है अभी जो बताया कि टपल को पहले लिस्ट में लाओ फिर लिस्ट में वैल्यू अपेंड करो एंड देन अगेन कन्वर्ट which is highly discouraged. Getting? See here, once a tuple is created, you cannot add items to it. Why? Because tuple is immutable. Can we add any new item in it? No. ठीक है? It will give a error. ये लिखो या अपेंड मेथड या इंसर्ट मेथड वो सब अवेलेबल ही नहीं है ना आप लोग थर्ड पोजीशन पे एक वैल्यू डालने की कोशिश करो 0 1 2 and 3 it will give a error. Getting? Tuple object doesn't support item assignment. हाँ मैक्सिमम एज आई सेड कि आप लोग पहले ये टपल को लिस्ट में कन्वर्ट करो फिर उसमें कुछ वैल्यू ऐड करो एंड फिर वो लिस्ट को वापस टपल में कन्वर्ट करो गेटिंग तो दैट इज पॉसिबल विथ एक्सपेंस ऑफ व्हाट ये सब किया बट एक्सपेंस क्या बेयर किया लॉट ऑफ टाइम लॉट ऑफ मेमोरी बहुत सारी मेमोरी वेस्ट की टाइम भी वेस्ट किया ये सब चीजें अचीव करने के लिए इसलिए इनका कहना है कि करो ही मत क्योंकि जहां चेंजेस करना है डायरेक्टली लिस्ट ही यूज करो जहां चेंजेस नहीं करके देना वहां टपल ही यूज करना चाहिए गेट इट नाउ जैसे ऐड है वैसे रिमूव है कैन वी रिमूव एनी एलिमेंट्स फ्रॉम द टपल लाइक फॉर टपल विल देयर बी पॉप मेथड अवेलेबल हमने ये पॉप लिस्ट के लिए देखा था अगर याद है तो देखो
No.
अगर हमने तो पॉप एंड नथिंग इफ आई पास बाय डिफॉल्ट लास्ट एलिमेंट अगर इंडेक्स दिया तो इट रिमूव्स द एलिमेंट एट दैट पोजीशन देन वैल्यू बेस पे रिमूव करना है तो हम लोगों को एक रिमूव मेथड था एंड एलिमेंट दो इट विल सर्च द एलिमेंट एंड रिमूव इट याद है देन थ्रू डेल कंस्ट्रक्ट से भी हम डिलीट कर सकते थे डेल एक लैंग्वेज फैसिलिटी है जैसे ब्रेक है कंटिन्यू है रिटर्न है इफ है एल्स है वैसे ये डेल लैंग्वेज कंस्ट्रक्ट है तो ऐसे डेल टी ऑफ इंडेक्स ये सब चीजें हमने किस पे की थी याद है लिस्ट पे अगर लिस्ट को एम्प्टी करना है तो हमने डॉट क्लियर मेथड लाया था तो वो पूरा एम्प्टी कर रहा था ऑल द एलिमेंट्स इट वाज रिमूविंग ये सब चीजें हमने लिस्ट पे अप्लाई किए नथिंग ऑफ दिस इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर टपल सिर्फ ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या एप्लीकेबल है कि आप टपल को पूरा डिस्ट्रॉय कर सकते हैं बाय राइटिंग डेल टपल टपल डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएगा एलिमेंट्स भी चला जाएगा वो ऑब्जेक्ट भी डिस्ट्रॉय इफ यू ट्राई टू एक्सेस दैट इट विल गिव यू अ नेम एरर व्हाई बिकॉज दैट टपल डजंट एग्जिस्ट ओनली ठीक है तो रिमूविंग जैसे एडिंग पॉसिबल नहीं तो रिमूविंग भी नहीं पॉसिबल है टपल्स आर अनचेंजेबल so you cannot remove item from it maximum what you can do you can destroy the whole tuple you can delete entire tuple using delete keyword देखो ये tuple है del colors and फिर अगर आप colors print करने की कोशिश करोगे it will give you name error ये जो टाइप के एरर्स होता है ना नेम एरर वैल्यू एरर टाइप एरर की एरर ये याद रखो जब हमारा एक्सेप्शन हैंडलिंग चैप्टर आएगा तब ये सब टाइप के एक्सेप्शंस वहां कैसे हैंडल करेंगे ऑल दैट थिंग्स विल बी लर्निंग एक्सेप्शन हैंडलिंग के मॉड्यूल में तो इट गिव्स यू अ नेम एरर नेम कलर्स इज नॉट डिफाइंड ये कहता है कि ये नाम का ऑब्जेक्ट ही नहीं है क्यों क्योंकि आपने वो ऑब्जेक्ट ही डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया गेटिंग चेक करो देखो नाउ इफ आई राइट डेल कलर्स कलर्स टपल चला गया ठीक है? And now if you try to print it, it will give you a name error. इसको destroy कर दिया. See name error. Name colors is not defined. Means इंटरप्रेटर ने सिंबल टेबल एक सिंबल टेबल इंटरनली मेंटेन होता रहेगा जिसमें जितने भी वेरिएबल्स क्रिएट होता है उसका लिस्ट मेंटेन किया रहेगा तो उस लिस्ट में से ही ये निकल गया सो दैट ऑब्जेक्ट इज ओनली नॉट इन एग्जिस्टेंस ठीक है वो ऑब्जेक्ट ही अभी प्रेजेंट नहीं है एंड दैट इज द रीजन इट गिव्स get it then same like list we could concatenate to list याद है by using plus it is applicable for tuple tuple के लिए भी applicable है अगर आपने दो टपल्स के बीच में प्लस यूज किया कैन वी से दैट दिस ऑपरेटर इज ओवरलोडेड ऐसे बोल सकते हैं कि ये ऑपरेटर ओवरलोड हुआ है ओरिजिनली ये ऑपरेटर क्या काम करता है ओरिजिनली व्हाट इज द जॉब ऑफ दैट प्लस टू डू एडिशन ऑफ नंबर्स इंटीजर्स फ्लोट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर्स तो वो उसका ओरिजिनल काम है ओरिजिनल काम क्या दिया है मीन्स हमने कहा कि भगवान ने उसको जब बनाया तो उसको बोला ही है कि तू इसके लिए ही बना लाइक दैट ओके सो प्लस is for addition of numbers but now python says no you are given some additional work of concatenating two tuples list के लिए भी देखा था हमने list वन plus list टू तो अगर प्लस दो लिस्ट के बीच में किया तो इट गिव्स यू अ न्यू लिस्ट नया लिस्ट लाके देता इन विच ऑल द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ L1 फॉलोड बाय ऑल द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ L2 एग्जैक्ट सेम यहां भी क्या होगा टपल वन के फॉलोड बाय टपल टू एंड इट गिव्स यू अ न्यू टपल एक नया टपल लाके देगा correct it is not going to do any change to the original tuple original tuples will remain as it is it is going to return you a new tuple containing elements of first tuple followed by second tuple. It is overloaded, but remember it is just for us. They have given an ease कि आप लोग डायरेक्टली प्लस यूज करो बट ये मैंने लिस्ट के समय भी बताया था याद नहीं याद पता नहीं याद है कि नहीं it is internally going to call one magic method guys t1 dot double underscore add double underscore and it will take t2 as an argument एक्चुअली ये जो ऐड है डबल अंडरस्कोर ऐड ये वो एक्चुअल काम कर रहा है कि एक टपल लेता है और एक टपल इनवोक ये जो मैजिक मेथड है मैजिक इसलिए कहना है क्योंकि वो इम्प्लिसिटली कॉल होता है यू डोंट हैव टू कॉल इट यूजिंग डॉट ऑपरेटर तो ये जो मेथड है वो ये सब काम करता है गेटिंग ओके तो आई होप यू गॉट इट you can join two tuples in this way. See, I'm creating one tuple 10, 20, 30, and I'm creating another tuple. Maybe it is containing A, B, C, D. Okay. And I'm going to write T3 equal to T1 plus T2. You can print and see that T3. Is it containing elements of tuple 1 followed by tuple 2? It returns a new tuple. And I told you actually internally it is like this. T1 dot double underscore add. Can you see? And T2. It will also give you the same result. Print T4. So in reality, when you write T1 plus T2, the same thing is happening. This is a ease for us. They say as if you add two integers, you are adding two tuples. Okay? And the repetition is also applicable, guys. Here, maybe I have not shown on the slide, but you can do repetition of tuples as well. If you have a tuple, multiply it with a number. Okay, so tuple multiplied by number. It will create a new tuple in which the elements of the tuple are repeated that much number of times. जो भी नंबर दिया है उतने टाइम्स वो एलिमेंट रिपीट करेगा एंड इट विल रिटर्न अ न्यू टपल. ओके, तो जो जब मैंने लिस्ट के समय दिखाया था लिस्ट रिपीटेशन, सेम वे टपल रिपीटेशन भी है. ओके, सी to join two or more tuples you can use plus operator. This is t1 t2 t1 plus t2, you will get a new tuple t3 which is containing all the elements of t1 followed by t2. Okay, and repetition. So, see, if suppose this is your tuple 10, 20, 30 and print t into 5, it is going to repeat elements of t 5 times and returns a new tuple. Can you see 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30? Okay, just 2 minutes there. Now if I go to complain again, it will take time. So 2, 3 minutes, you just bear with this noise. Okay, so repetition part is clear. Now, someone if gives 0, it will return a empty tuple, huh, guys? Empty tuple. Okay? Then, next, coming to tuple methods. Quickly, एक दो methods है, वो देखेंगे. Only two methods are there in case of tuple. One is count and one is index. Okay, so count will just find out how many times that element is present. T dot count. Method, why I have to say it as a method? मुझे इसको method क्यों बोलना है? Because to call it, I'm using an object using a dot operator, tuple object. Meaning you're calling this function in context of a tuple object with a dot. तो किसी को भी अगर ऑब्जेक्ट के साथ कॉल करते हो डॉट ऑपरेटर, वो मेथड होता है. ये उस टपल क्लास में बिलोंग करेगा. ओके, now what it is going to count, how many times this element x is occurring in t. So how many times that x is occurring in t, that count it will return. Okay, and there is one more method called index. What index does is it searches element x in t. ये element x को t में ढूंढेगा and if found it returns the position. ठीक है, it is going to search element x in your tuple and if it is found in the tuple it returns the position. Okay, and if it doesn't find, if this is not present in it, it will return value error. It will give you value error. T dot index x, x not in t. Like tuple in tuple that x is not present. And if present, it returns the position where it is found. Okay. See, first is count. Returns the number of times value x occurs in a tuple. How many times that x is occurring in the tuple? T equal to, this is my tuple, t dot count 10. 10 is occurring how many times? 2 times. Okay. And second is index. This quickly I'll just try to show you. T equal to, suppose 10, 20, 10 is there, 50, 10, 60, 40, 10. Print t dot count 10. Is it returning 4? 4 means how many times that 10 is occurring in my tuple. Okay, guys. And about this index, I'll tell you in the next session. And then we have to start with the next data structure, guys. That is set. We'll be starting with set in the next session.